Ladies and gentlemen, Legacy have just won CAC CS Asian Championships 2026 back-to-back CAC championships or CAC tournament wins. They won last year's and they won this year's. They went back-to-back. And I mean, before we get into anything, this Lotto guy went absolutely nuclear. He had a phenomenal grand finals, but also his tournament in general, dropping a 1.29 throughout the whole tournament. He played this whole team played really good on Legacy, but this guy, Lotto, he was different. He came different this tournament, and especially in the grand finals. We see here a 1.52 against the Falcons. Legacy 3-1 Falcons, which is insane. We'll get to that in a second. I'll do my ranting, my rambling, my yapping in a little bit. But map 1 nuke, they did lose. It was very, very, very close on the nuke. It was 13-11. Well, again, we'll get to that in a little bit. But a 1.34 on the nuke map 1, and then dropping a 2.22 on the map 2 ancient, and then a 1.29 and a 1.26. I mean, dude, this guy was unstoppable. I don't know what it was. It's the Falcons buff. It's playing against the Falcons buff. He went absolutely nuclear. Honestly, this whole team was pretty good this for this series. I mean, Du Mao, he was a little on and off, right? If you watch the series, he had some very good impacts, and then he just kind of did his job or didn't really do much. But this whole team honestly did really good. Sadzin didn't have a good map 1. Art had, dude, this guy Art, I don't know what happened to him, but he comes back on this Legacy team, and he just does so many good counters, so much good calling and prediction throughout the whole series just to shut these Falcon guys down. And it was really cool to see how in depth these guys went into for this map, for this series specifically. And I mean, when we look at the scoreboard, I mean, what is this guy doing, man? What is this guy doing? A 0.85 in a grand finals against, I don't want to seem disrespectful here because this Legacy, I think we all know this Legacy team can be hard hitters. And especially after this series, we know this Legacy team can come out of nowhere and be hard hitters. But when you make it to another grand finals and you just lost to Spirit, but you tried to keep it somewhat close, it wasn't a great series out of Falcons again, right? But when you look at this Falcons team, right? When you look at this team, and I know we've said this so much, and I'm so tired of saying it, but it's true. When you look at this Falcons team, and then you look at this Legacy team, there's no one in their right mind, unless they're, South American or just straight Brazilian or just insane in the membrane. Unless you're not right in the mind, you're like, yeah. This could be a close series because we know Legacy can step up and do some stuff, but this should have, I mean, realistically, this should have been the tournament for Falcons. That's what we were all saying. That's what I was saying throughout this whole tournament was this is the tournament for Falcons to get their win right before the major, because this is CAC was the last quote unquote big tournament. I would say PGL is probably a bigger tournament than CAC, but CAC still had some good teams in it, right? But this is the last tournament before the major for people to warm up, for Falcons to warm up. You had the Mongols in here, you had Mao's in here, you had Paravision in here. I mean, there's no way these guys didn't win this. I mean, Kiesuke went absolutely nuclear as well, dropping a 1.41 in the series. Him and Monacy were the only ones doing anything, and even Monacy wasn't showing up sometimes. Legacy and specifically Art shut down Monacy so well, and Kiesuke could not do enough. I mean, a 1.41 throughout the series, 79 and 58. And then Lotto just going again, 1.52 in the series in the grand finals, 83 and 52, bro. And then, bro, we just look down here, 29 kills, dude. 29 kills. What are we talking, bro? What are we talking about, man? 42 and 58, 0.85, 0.59. What are we talking about? What team are we watching? There's no way anybody is excited for this team at the major now. We were all talking about, oh, karrigan's going to come in. He's going to completely change his team. This team's going to be so much better. It's there's nothing to do. There's nothing to say. You can't say anything anymore. This team just seems so done. Because especially when you look, this nuke was insanely close. This was a great series to watch. I mean, look how back and forth it was just on the timeline, just on the round history timeline. And then Falcons run away with it, yes, but couple rounds. Like, it was so back and forth. And I was thinking, wow, if both of these teams can keep this up, we are in store for a great grand final series and good preparation for the major. That's exactly how I was going into this for map 2. And then the ancient was decent. The ancient was all right, but legacy kind of just, I mean, it was an insane start. And then Falcons had their slow start, and then they come back, which they absolutely did. 5 rounds in a row. Legacy win 1, 3 rounds in a row, and then 3 rounds for Legacy. But I mean, Lotto with a 2.22, and then Kiyosuke again. Kiyosuke was the only one that was really in this series for Falcons. m0NESY had his moments like he always does. m0NESY did a couple things, won a couple rounds for the team, but I mean, karrigan with a 0.58, NiKo with a 0.93. I mean, m0NESY with a 0.94. Like, bro, there is no way that we're doing this right now. And again, I don't want to be disrespectful, but like, when you look at Falcons and you look at Legacy, it's like, okay, they just made it to a grand finals, and again, in a really good tournament like PGL Astana, which had some good teams in it. And then you come here, you're supposed to be warmed up. You have a couple more days of practice. You had a whole tournament to be like, okay, we know how we work together now. But there's nothing. There was nothing in this series that showed me that this Falcons team can do anything good at the major, unless it's karrigan BS again, which, I mean, it could always happen, right? karrigan BS could take him to the grand finals and then match up against whoever they match up against. But it's just, this tournament just solidifies the fact that this Falcons team just isn't going to do anything ever. And it's just so insane to me because, yeah, I'm not too fond of the Falcons, but I don't even have a favorite team, to be honest. I just want to watch good Counter-Strike all of the time. And just seeing this is so depressing and just so, like, it just knocks the wind out of you and just makes you think, what are these guys here for then? I hope, if nothing good comes out of this major for the Falcons, I want Kiyosuke and I want m0NESY out of the Falcons. I know m0NESY probably won't because they probably bought a little more time for karrigan and be like, guys, it's okay. We just need a couple more. We just need some more time for karrigan because he's new, and look how long it took for Kixen. So we can take as long for karrigan if he wants, even though he's getting old, even though he's dropping 0.59s in a series, 29 kills in a series, 4 maps, 29 kills. I don't know how many kills that is per series on average, but it's got to be low. It has to be low. So it's just insane to me, the fact that these guys just crumbled so easily to the Legacy team. I mean, karrigan with a 0.51 on last map Dust 2, and I gotta say, after the Ancient, when you look at them, even during the Ancient, when you look at these guys' faces, they were so down and out of it. You could just tell. And it's like, bro, it's map 2 of a best of 5. How how are our mentals so low when you just had a grueler series to really get everyone awake, get everyone hyped, go into the back, be like, boys, close map, but we edged it out. Pause. We grinded out the match, the map, the nuke. We're gonna go into this one and we're gonna claw back. We're gonna do good. This is our map pick, and then they lose their map pick, and then their mental is just completely fried. It is ridiculous to me how just down and out this team seems so soon. And I just, man, I know we're gonna see this a lot. I've already seen this on my timeline, and the match ended what, an hour and a half ago. It's really early for me here in NA. I stayed up for this match, and I'm very mad that I stayed up for this match, dude. But I had to watch, and I had to make a YouTube video for you guys. So, oh, dude, oh man, m0NESY's last tournament win was Blast Premier World Final 2024 when it was still on G2. They beat Spirit, the older Spirit with Chopper and Magix, and obviously Donk, Shiro, and Zontix. But 2024, November 3rd, 2024, when m0NESY got the MVP, this is what we're talking about here. Third and fourth, second, third and fourth, third. Like, bro, there's no way, bro. Oh, man. And then when we go look at, sorry, let me back up here. Okay. When we look at the Falcons, their last win was PGL Booker, which we all talk about. We all know this tournament because this team did not look the same at all. This team didn't look the same at all. You had Kixen, Texas, Dexter, NiKo, and Magix. This team doesn't look familiar. You have Dexter beating a bro. Oh man, this it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. It is not looking. I mean, it hasn't looked good for a while, and we know that. But it's just every single time this happens, it's just more and more astonishing to me. I know I shouldn't be surprised, and to an extent, I'm not surprised. I'm just frustrated and so confused about why. I mean, I'm putting a lot of the blame on NiKo. I know karrigan isn't getting the kills. He's not getting the output, and at some point, you have to have a certain output to play this level of Counter-Strike, even if you're the smartest, even if you're Albert Einstein, right? It doesn't matter. If you're not getting your kills to help your team win rounds, it doesn't matter how good you call. And I think we knew that from the start, but it's being way more clear to us now, at least to me, but I'm pretty sure to you guys too. It's so much clearer now what the impact means and what output means in tier 1 Counter-Strike. And again, for NiKo as well, the fact that this just keeps happening, again, I'm not very surprised. I don't think any of us should be surprised because, I mean, this has been happening since 2018, guys. Am I right? But shout out NA, shout out Cloud9 one time. But it's just, there's no words. There's no words to say anything. Everything that has been said, everything that could have been said has been said already, right? It's just, it's insane to me. It's so frustrating and so confusing. And at this point, I don't even blame Tessus anymore, bro. I don't blame Tessus anymore. It's all on this guy. It's all on NiKo. It's all on Choco, man. It's all on him to not bring the output that he needs to win games. It's ridiculous to me that it just keeps happening time and time again. And man, but I really don't want to harp on them too much. I really want to give, again, props to latto for getting back-to-back MVPs and back-to-back CAC championships. They really deserve it, man. These guys played phenomenal, especially in the Grand Finals. Again, he played phenomenal in the Grand Finals, and I'm so happy for him, and I'm so happy for this team because I think everybody really can root for this legacy team. They are so fun. Dumao is always yelling, Lotto's insane. And again, even though a couple of the players didn't have a great start on the nuke, they were able to close it out. And that's the only thing that matters is what happens, if you win. That's the only thing that matters, really. So I'm really happy for these guys, and I cannot wait to see what this legacy team can do in the major, because I mean, an amazing tournament win like this, right, against the Falcons right before the major, because I think the major's a week and a half away. I'm really excited to see what these guys can do now, because they're going to come in with so much momentum, so much confidence, and just hopefully have a good major. Hopefully. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. Let me know what you think about the Falcons. Let me know what you think about how Legacy did as well. Shout out Latto one time again, but let me know your opinions and comments on and thoughts on the Falcons. And thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.